Hey everyone, and welcome back to Hasteskitchen. I'm going to show you how to do the firm classic Hollandaise sauce. Perfect for things like eggs Benedict with that crispy bacon on top of a muffin, a little bit of spinach maybe, or serve it on top of a poached egg with a little bit of spinach and of course a little bit of smoked salmon. I like to do that on a little bit of spelt crusty loaf as well. So first up, you're going to grab yourself a bowl. Into that bowl, I'm going to go in with half a teaspoon of white wine vinegar. If you can't get white wine vinegar, any vinegars will pretty much do. You just want that for that little bit of like a bitterness to go through. We've got 1 lemon. Squeeze that through your fingers. So 1 lemon equals about 3 or 4 decent sized teaspoons. And into that, we're going to go in with 3 egg yolks. Crack it open and just pass the yolk backwards and forwards many times until you've got your lovely yolk, and do the same again with the other 2. Now, it's just such an, I suppose it's a little bit of an indulgent start to the day, but you know, a little bit of your 80-20 rule is absolutely fine. I just think this is a classic, beautiful little kickstart to the day. So I've got a pan up to heat here with a little bit of water in the bottom on a rolling boil, which means after I've whisked this, I'm going to transfer it over to that bowl. First up though, I'm going to do a season, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and then using our Morphy Richard hand mixer, I'm going to choose out of the 3 different selected things. You've got bread tools here if you want to do bread. You've got some cake beaters there. We're going to use the whisk. Just going to plug that in, and this uses Morphy Richard smart technology. Which means I can just slow it down and go as fast as I want as I use it. I'm going to set this to set speed 4, and I'm just going to whisk that around. Increasing the speed on that from 4 to 5. You get a really good speed up on there. So you're looking for your mix to be something like that. Okay, nice and silky. Then into a pan, we've got 125 grams of melted unsalted butter. So we just warm that up basically in the oven. We get our bowl and transfer it to our rolling boil. And while we're mixing that, we're going to introduce our butter in tiny little drops at a time. Not too much, just little tiny bits. So it's to go really nice and silky, just little tiny bits of butter. Be really patient with it and just slowly introduce. So once you've got your mix, you want it to be like that. To transfer this over to a bowl, how beautiful that looks. It's up to you if you want to do this with smoked salmon or if you want to do it with bacon. I'm going to get some parma ham, just like this. Just peel off the backing and lay these down on sort of like a cast iron or something like that, or a skillet or a pan. And we're just going to crisp that off to get ourselves our bacon type topping. You pop that into the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes to crisp up. So we're just going to cut this down. Going to get a pan up to heat with the rolling boil. We're going to get on with our 2 poached eggs. So we've got our 2 pieces of our sourdough toast. Just going to lay them down. And onto that, I've just sweated off a tiny little bit of spinach in just a little bit of butter. Just going to lay that on top. And onto this one side, I'm going to go on with a piece of smoked salmon. And on this one, I'm going to go on with our beautiful, crispy parma ham. Listen to that. Then finally, just going to lay on our poached eggs. If you want to know the full video on the poached eggs, I've done a video on how to poach these perfectly every time. And then over the top with our beautiful creamy Hollandaise sauce. And I'm just going to literally just pour that over the top. I'm just going to finish that off with just a little tiny bit of garnish just over the top. And you can use coriander, you can use parsley, you can use thyme. It's got a little bit of parsley on there. Chives really works well with this as well. I mean, seriously, what is there not to love about that? How good does that look? So simple to make. That's my easy hollandaise sauce. It's fail-safe. It never goes wrong. It shouldn't ever go wrong if you follow my simple procedure anyway. We've got our beautiful spelt toast, our poached egg, our crunchy parma ham with that lovely sauce drizzled over the top, and the same over this side with our smoked salmon. Now if you want to know more about the poached egg or the spelt toast, it's in the description box below. And if you want to know more about the Morphy Richards hand mixer that I used in the recipe today, go to the description box down below and that will link straight through to their website, morphyrichards.co.uk, with all the details about the machine as well. Anyway, if you recreate this dish, which I hope you do, because it's so simple and so good, hashtag me as always at Hasteskitchen. I love to see your creations. Please subscribe, tell everyone about the channel. I'll see you next week. Cheers then, bye-bye.